Hello, everybody, and welcome to Improv College House Team Show with Juxtaposition. I'm your host, Vinny Francois, and I'll be hosting you on this lovely improvised narrative set by our lovely players. We have a wonderful group. They've been doing shows for a bit, and they've got another story to tell to all of you today. So thank you for joining us on this lovely Sunday evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be. We're going to use your suggestions to inspire our first scene. And so thank you for watching and spending time with us. And we're going to ask you to write in the chat maybe a location. I want to meet with my friend. I could meet at a cafe or perhaps down by the docks. Wherever you want, please put that in the chat. We'll use that as our inspiration. And if you have more than one, by all means, please suggest multiple things. We really appreciate all of your suggestions. While you're all writing stuff down furiously in the chat, let's say hello to our players. Let's say hi to Stephen from the UK. Hey, Stephen. Let's say hi to Jake from Canada.
Hello.
Let's say hi to Joy from the States.
Hello.
Let's say hi to Elena from Canada.
Hi.
And finally, Claire, all the way from also Canada.
Hello.
Great. That's Team Juxtaposition. And let's take a look at our suggestions. What do we have? Oh, we have some good ones. We have a taxi stand in a high school and a hunting lodge. Ooh, I'm actually going to go with a taxi stand because I don't get that suggestion very often. So thank you very much. And here's Juxtaposition.
Man. Ralph, I don't know. It's a week. It's another week.
It always is a week.
It's always a week. Always a week. I don't know. Ralph, I admire it. I admire how you keep up these hours.
Listen, if you own a taxi on the mean streets of New York, you got to put in the hours. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And I knew there were going to be some long hours when I got into this. But yeah, it's just taking it out of me, week after week. Then it's the nights, the late nights.
I understand. But that's where you make your money, Mark. You make it in those long nights. You make it on the holiday shifts, on the Saturdays.
Yeah.
You have to make sacrifices if you want to be a great taxi driver.
Yeah, and I want to be like you, Ralph. You're legendary here. Around these streets, everybody knows Ralph. Everybody knows that Ralph can get you where you need to go.
Thank you. That's honestly the nicest compliment, mostly because I worked really hard to memorize these streets. And I did it before Google Maps. I did it through paper maps, like actual map. You touched it and you felt the streets. You connected to the streets.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't have that connection, but you inspire me. Great. Like I remember back when I first started out. I remember you let me in your cab. You let me shadow you for a shift driving around. And I was just so impressed how you had everything committed to memory. And you knew your regulars. You could predict when people would be standing on certain corners.
You have to be able to predict. You need to feel when it's raining before it's even raining. I have like 15 weather apps. I follow weather in Buffalo, just in case.
Yeah. That's just, I don't know, Ralph. I don't know what we're ever gonna do without you, when you go.
When I go.
Yeah, like your morale, like the entire stand. We all talk about you when you're not here. How great Ralph is, and how wonderful you are to the new drivers.
It's touching me right here in the heart.
Yeah, good.
You
deserve it.
I appreciate it, Mark. Sometimes, you don't feel appreciated, but you always make me feel good. I knew when you got into my cab that one day, you were going to make me feel great, and you do.
Thanks, Ralph. means a lot.
Anytime.
I mean, yeah, no, that's big for me. You know, to hear that coming from you.
Of course. Of course. I need to know that even when I go, as you put it, retire out to pasture.
Well,
There's
never say
there's
that. I'm sure
someone
you'll be driving to the grave. You will.
but in my spare time.
Yeah, in your
No,
spare time,
yeah.
obviously.
I need to know that there's someone out there who's the next Ralph.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you got pretty big shoes to fill. Man, there's a bunch of us here, and we all, I think collectively, we can try and be you.
Marky!
But I don't know.
Marky, my friend.
Oh,
Mark.
Joe. Hi.
Mark.
Hey.
Mark, I already started drinking.
Yeah, no, Joe, I hear you. I gotta go to work, you know?
I know. That's all I ever hear from you is about how you're working. You're working. Sit down, have a beer with me.
I can't, you know, it's Saturday night. That's when the money comes in. It's everybody going out to the clubs, and everybody coming home from dinner, and everybody coming home from the theater. I gotta go to work, Joe. I can't.
Feel like you're trying to live up to something big here, Mark. Some kind of big thing. Like ever since, who was that guy?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since he retired, you've got this like image in your head of what a cab driver should be.
Yeah, because he was the perfect cab driver. He knew exactly how to get you where to go, no matter the traffic, no matter the weather, no matter the time of day. I aspire to be Ralph. And I know that I'm never even going to be a fraction of the cab driver Ralph was, but when I see Ralph again, I want him to be proud of me.
That's what you want?
That's what I want.
You want a guy who now lives in Buffalo to be proud of you?
Yeah. Ralph meant something to me, man. Ralph was the guy who took me under his wing when I landed here, when I decided I was going to be a cabbie. Ralph was the guy who said, "Hey, come into my cab. Let me show you around." He was like a father to me, man. I just want to make him proud.
I thought you'd have time for like a game of darts, a beer with your oldest friend Joe.
Maybe like on a Wednesday? Can we do it then? It's quieter then.
Right. I am scheduling you for Wednesday.
Okay. You're scheduling me for Wednesday. We're coming. It's this Wednesday, right? We're doing it this Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Okay.
Like
24th.
Like 3 p.m.?
3 p.m. We can
Right.
do beer and we can do darts, and that's good. It's good. I'll spend some. I miss you. I miss spending time with you. This is the thing I struggle with. It's this struggle between like spending time with you guys and learning the job.
You've been on the job for a good 9
Taxi.
months now, dude. Just saying.
Like,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Before I get in, weird question.
Okay.
How would
yeah.
you feel about Maine?
To Maine.
I missed my flight. There's no other way to get there. Yeah. Is that all right?
I mean, sure. Get on in.
Great.
Man, Maine. Okay. I've never been out of the city. Okay. Well, let's start with. Hang on. I gotta plug it into my phone. Sorry. I guess I take the interstate out. Right.
It's that.
Right. It's east. North, I guess, sort of.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in Maine?
Oh, funny story. I'm about to get.
You're about to get married. Man. No, it's okay. You just sit there. Yeah, you gotta be stressed if you missed your flight and you're trying to get to Maine. Okay, well, Well, Google Maps has got me to Maine. I mean, you just take your time. I'll have to get you something I'll have to get more from you once we're there, but the interstate will take me most of the way. Yeah, hang on. Just let me check the nav. Okay.
Do you have anyone special in your life?
Oh, me? No, I haven't had time for that. I've been doing this for a few years. I had a relationship end just before I started driving, and that's why I started driving, really, to fill the time, to not have to think about the empty house. But no, it's taken up a lot of my time. I haven't really had much time for anything. What's his name?
Oh, John.
John. Yeah. You love him, obviously, if you're getting married.
Yeah, yeah. He'd kill me if I were late. I'm really glad I found someone willing to drive that far.
Yeah, well, try and help out where I can, you know? That's all I can do. You
So
seem
many
like a
people
nice
said
guy.
no, I was panicked.
Well, you seem like a nice guy, and you seem like you had somewhere to be.
Yeah. Hey,
My
you
job.
seem nice too.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, Seth.
Seth. Nice to meet you, Seth. So,
Nice to meet you too.
how long have we got before your wedding?
Well, it's tomorrow morning.
Okay. Well, showing 6 hours on here, so we got some time. Hope you didn't have plans tonight, though.
No, I hope you didn't have plans tonight.
Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's fine. Nothing to do on a Wednesday.
I spy with my little eye something that's yellow.
Huh. Wouldn't be the cab, would it? Oh. Hey.
Mark?
Yeah.
Well, we tried calling you yesterday. Your taxi registered that you were out of the city for 12 hours.
Yeah, I picked up a fare. You needed to go to Maine.
You were on a ferry on your shift. To Maine.
To Maine.
Listen,
yeah.
Mark. You can't just leave the city like this, all right? Like, I don't care what your customer asked for. You are stationed in this city right now. Don't get too big of an idea of the things you're allowed to do in our taxis, okay?
Look.
We're going to have to cut your wages.
George, you can't do that. George,
Mark, we have a strict policy, all right? If you want to just start taking up random jobs on your own, then you can start your own taxi company. But right now, you work for me, all right?
Yeah, I just thought you would want the business. That's all. Like, that was a good fare. I brought in a lot of money for you.
We have more expensive services that go out of town, Mark. It all comes down to the bottom line. And frankly, you cost us money on that trip.
Okay.
So, geez. And to think, you were likely going to be employee of the month. Not now.
Yeah.
Hope you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess?
Wouldn't have done anything like that. Yeah, I guess. I guess I learned my lesson. I guess that I learned my lesson from you cutting my wages.
And
I'm sorry, George.
That's right. You're right. Ralph never would have done that. Can't believe you even compare yourself to him.
I can't compare to Ralph. I know that. Again.
He's a legend.
I know he's a legend. He trained me. You don't have to tell me he's a legend, George.
I figured if he trained you, you would know better. That's all.
Well, I've not been driving as long as he has. Maybe one day. Right now, I guess I'm just a disappointment.
I can't believe he didn't show up here. Just can't believe it. Thought he was a friend, you know?
He's busy. He's a busy guy.
We
He does
scheduled
busy
it.
things.
We scheduled it. We scheduled darts. We scheduled chatting. We scheduled beer. I don't think I can be friends with him anymore, you know?
No, don't say
No,
that.
I mean it. I know that like undercuts my manhood a little bit, but you know, I thought it was rude of him to cut out on me on Saturday.
I get it. He's busy. He's getting popular. He's getting Ralph level of notoriety.
Zeke, I don't think he is. I think he's getting too big for his britches is what he's getting.
I think his britches are getting big, just the right size.
Do you remember what Ralphie used to do every week on Friday? He would come in here.
Come in here and play darts.
Exactly. And backgammon. There were hours at a stretch that Ralphie would sit in here. This is a taxi driver's bar for a reason.
It is true. It is true. And Thursday night Scrabble.
Yeah.
It was so good. But
we have taxi themed trivia. You can just talk about Tony Danza and Mary Lou Henner for as long as you want. You know?
And Taxi.
We go on and
the
on.
movie.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I thought I was giving him something that he could glom onto, you know?
I get it. I get it.
No, Zeke, I don't.
I get it. But listen. Here's just, I'm playing devil's advocate, okay?
Tell me, Zeke.
Ralph was constantly exhausted. And I think Mark is just focusing on the job.
So you're saying I should invite him back? I should give him one more
I'm saying
chance?
give him a shot. Send him a little message, text a little emoji. Help the man out.
Okay. Thank you for talking some sense to me. You, Zeke, you are like my Ralph in this respect, you know? Thank you for handing me the bar when you retired.
I keep it real.
You do. You really do. All right. I'm texting. Here I go.
Great. Let me know how it goes.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
You looking for?
Yeah, I need a ride. I need a ride downtown.
Yeah,
is that all right?
Get on in. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. Yeah, service is down. I think service is down in the whole city. Like, I was gonna.
What, the trains are down?
Just like cell service. Like my GPS isn't working and everything like that.
Oh, bizarre. Okay, well, where are you going downtown?
I'm going to. I'm just like right to Times Square. Would be great.
Times Square. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know your way. You don't have a map or anything.
It's Times Square. Everybody knows where Times Square is, or how to get there. Anyway, I've been doing this long enough that all the main tourist spots. All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you doing? What are you doing in Times Square?
Oh, I'm actually meeting somebody about a business opportunity. I don't want to. This might be kind of awkward. We're actually we have this like idea that's supposed to get like taxi drivers and other drivers the ability to kind of like work on their own. It's called Uber. Basically the idea is like you wouldn't have a boss. You can just kind of do everything on your own.
So like self-employed, like a
yeah, kind of self-employed.
So I don't work for anyone. I just work for me.
Yeah. There'd probably be some kind of percentage that goes to us for having such a great idea, but yeah.
Huh.
Maybe, is this awkward? Should I be sharing this with you? It kind of is
I mean,
competition for you, isn't it?
I'm just a cabbie. Sounds interesting, you know? It sounds like something I might be interested in.
Oh, cool.
As a driver, it sounds like I would potentially, because it depends on what cut you're taking, right? Because if the cut you're taking is less than the cut my boss is taking, like
I mean,
I could work for myself.
that's great. I mean, like hearing from somebody who drives around, who knows the city, like that, the fact that you're interested, I mean, we could work out a deal. You could be one of the first drivers if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Do you have a card?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. My phone number's on there, so just give me a ring if you're interested.
Yeah. I'll have a look after my shift. Thanks. Sorry. Name's Aaron. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem. Mark.
Yeah. No. Okay. There's a bit of a delay. I guess the cell service is catching everyone out, but I should have you there in like 25 minutes.
25. You don't know any like shortcuts?
There's one I could try.
Go for it. Let's see how well you know the city.
All right. Well, okay. Make no promises.
Of all the taxi drivers in all the taxis in all of New York, it had to be you.
Seth, get on in. Where are you go? You going to Maine? Pardon?
Uptown.
Uptown.
You know where I moved, Mark. It's where your dog lives now. He's fine, thank you for asking.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a shit about it. I could have been better about it. I should have been happy for you. And I wasn't.
Yeah. You don't seem like you've changed. How many hours have you worked today?
Fucking hell, Brandon. Really? We're gonna do this now?
No,
10.
You can just take me uptown. That's fine. Why would you want to talk about your feelings now?
We're not doing this anymore. We decided we weren't doing this anymore. And I'm sorry, okay? But I don't owe you anything.
No, you don't.
Look, I gave my life to that factory. And like, I admire you for having a job that you can go home from at the end of the day. You seeing anyone?
No? It's
Yeah.
just me and the dog. Sorry, I think I'm getting hair on your seats. He sheds.
You always did. Damn dog. I miss him, you know?
Are you happy?
Don't do this to me, Brandon.
Okay.
Mark,
Ralph.
so nice
Ralph.
to see you.
Ralph, I never get on in, I guess. They're honking at me.
Okay.
How's
great.
Buffalo?
Cold.
Cold. Yeah, lots of snow up there, I hear.
Oh. Whew.
You back in the city?
I'm just visiting.
Yeah. Yeah. You spend a lot of time here. You gotta have friends.
Take me to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay. Where?
So how have you been?
You know, it's been good. I started. I mean, I'm gonna quit the company, Ralph. I've got
Wow.
I've got an offer from these guys who have this startup thing for independent drivers. I don't
That's
want to work for
incredible.
George anymore. Yeah,
That's.
thanks.
I want to say I'm proud of you, kid.
Really, Ralph? You proud of me?
Yeah. Yeah, you've fulfilled everything I've ever wanted and more. I never worked for myself. I was constantly tired. I never saw my family. All those hours. And the social activities. Driving cabs, playing darts, Scrabble. Driving cabs. It's exhausting. So, great. That's great, kid.
It means a lot to me, Ralph. I never told you this, but you were like a father to me.
I never told you this, but you were like a son.
Thanks, Ralph.
Anytime. Listen, keep in touch, okay? I'm on the media now. I'm on the social media, the gram, the TikTok, the Snapchat, LinkedIn.
You? I never would have thought.
I have so much time now. I don't know what to do.
Can't picture you having time, Ralph. You were always on the job.
And now the job is to stay at home and scroll through social media. All of it, all the apps.
Wow. It's the life. That sounds like the life.
It is. One day, you'll have it and more. There'll be new apps.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will. It's 13 minutes to Brooklyn. Where you
Great.
going?
Tell me about what you like to do in your spare time.
Like to have beer with my buddies, hang out, play darts.
Go and do that. You're working for yourself now. Independent
Yeah.
starter.
Guess I am. I guess I can take the time.
Take
Huh.
the time.
Marky, Joe, Marky,
Joe,
came. You actually came this time.
yeah, I'm so sorry, Joe.
You don't have to be. This time you actually showed up. Don't apologize.
Okay, I won't. What are you drinking?
Beer? What are you drinking?
I guess I'll have one of those as well.
All right.
It's been a while. You got time to play a game?
Always for you. That thing you texted me about, that was crazy. That's crazy what you're doing.
Yeah, no, it's a good gig, and they take way less a percentage than the company did.
That's incredible. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm proud
I
of you.
set my own hours.
So you'll have time for trivia night? Darts?
I mean, yeah, I guess trivia, man. It's been probably a year since I played trivia.
I know. We got.
Did you ever?
We have a.
Did you find?
Quizmaster now.
You got a quiz master now.
Quizmaster. It's not just stuff I came up with.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you find someone else who can do hockey?
Air hockey? Oh man, the table broke.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. We're gonna get a replacement that has foosball and air hockey on the plus side.
You're doing good things with this place, Joe. I gotta say.
Here's the thing.
I'm impressed.
You kind of inspired me. You're like, I want things to be fancy in my life. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like the games aspect of the bar. So I was like, you know what? Let's lean in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks nice. And you got Pac-Man now.
Yeah. Classic arcades.
Huh.
Where's that? That's what I'm told. That's what the kids say.
Well, I guess I'm going to be spending more time here.
Good. I'll raise a glass to that.
And that's our show. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Let's get all the players back on stage here. What a sweet ending. Good job, everybody. Thank you to everybody who spent time with us on this Sunday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. We really appreciate your time and attention. If you want to subscribe to our channel, please do so. You'll get notification for all our shows. We're taking a quick break here over the holidays to rest up and hibernate like little bears. But we'll be back in a couple weeks on January 10th or January 17th for our next show. And we'll hope to see you there. So from all of us at Improv College and Juxtaposition, have a great holiday. Take care. Be well. Have a good night.